Consoles used to get cheaper. That was the old rhythm. You waited a year, maybe two, and the same box cost less. This generation did the opposite. Today we're counting down 10 real moments where Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, Valve, and GameStop made the player pay more, own less, or depend on a server for something that used to sit under the TV. Number 10 starts quietly, but that's not the strange part. Number 10, Steam families. Valve's official rules let a Steam family include up to 6 members. Nice, but one copy is still one copy. If 2 people want Portal 2 at the same time, Steam says someone has to buy another copy. Adults who leave also face a 1-year wait before joining or creating a new family. The take is simple. Digital sharing got cleaner, not freer. Number 9, Nintendo Virtual Game Cards. Nintendo says a digital game card can be loaded on up to 2 consoles using the same Nintendo account, but it cannot be loaded on 2 consoles at the same time. That is the new version of lending. It looks like a card. It behaves like a permission token. If your household has a third Switch, the library suddenly has a front desk. Number 8, GameStop. In the 13 weeks ending May 2nd, 2026, GameStop reported software revenue of $152.7 million, just 18.3% of total net sales. Hardware and accessories were 39.9%. Collectibles were 41.8%. That is the trade-in economy fading in a spreadsheet. If used games matter to your budget, the biggest dedicated game retailer is already telling investors the center of gravity moved. Number 7, Nintendo Switch 2 Game Key Cards. Nintendo says these physical cards do not contain the full game data. The card is a key that downloads the game to system memory or a microSD express card, and you need internet the first time. After that, the card still has to stay inserted. So the box is physical, the data is not, and your storage bill is now part of the cartridge. Number 6, PlayStation Plus. On September 6, 2023, Sony raised 12-month PlayStation Plus pricing. Essential became $79.99. Extra became $134.99. Premium became $159.99. Online play, cloud saves, and monthly games did not become optional for players who already built their PlayStation habits around them. The clever part is that a subscription never feels like buying a console again. It just renews until you notice. Number 5, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. On April 21st, 2026, Xbox Wire said Ultimate dropped from $29.99 to $22.99 a month. That sounds like relief, until the next sentence lands. Future Call of Duty titles would not join Ultimate or PC Game Pass at launch. Game Pass trained players to expect day one blockbusters. Then Xbox made the monthly bill smaller and took the loudest promise out of the window. Number 4, the Xbox Network outage. On July 27, 2026, Xbox had a major service failure that coverage tied to licensing checks, and it lasted about 16 hours. The ugly detail was not just sign-in. Reports said players had trouble launching digital games and disc-based games across Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. A disc used to be the fallback. Here, it became another thing waiting for permission. Number 3, PlayStation 5. Sony announced U.S. price changes on August 20th, 2025, effective August 21st. The PS5 went to $549.99. The PS5 Digital Edition went to $499.99. The PS5 Pro went to $749.99. That is a $50 move on the standard and digital models years after launch. Waiting did not earn you a discount. It earned you a higher cover charge. Number 2, Xbox Series X and S. Microsoft's 2025 price move put the disk drive Series X at $599.99, up from $499.99, and the 512GB Series S at $379.99, up from $299.99. Microsoft's own store has also listed the 2TB Galaxy Black Series X at $799.99. This is the part players feel instantly. The cheaper Xbox generation got more expensive after it was old. Number 1. Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo launched Switch 2 in the United States on June 5, 2025 at $449.99. Then Nintendo's May 8, 2026 price revision said the U.S. price would move to $499.99 on September 1, 2026. That is a $50 increase on the current Nintendo console while it is still early in its life. The old bargain was patience. The new bargain is buy before the next revision. That is the turn. The hardware costs more. The library moves through accounts. The disk needs servers more often than anyone wants to admit. Tell me which one actually hit your wallet or your shelf. This is Signal Tomorrow. I'm Andrew. I'll see you in the next one.